Welcome back, hunters. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, where you can see I'm rocking some new gear. This is the Rustarambro set, and I'm kind of torn on whether this is actually a really good set, or a meh set, or basically bested by just any other set. Like, the reason I'm saying that is, like, it initially comes with attack up small, guts, and load up, and evasion down. Now, the evasion down feels really bad, but the thing is, you only really use the evasion skills if you're trying to, like, evade dodge. It doesn't actually take away your evade distance, so that might be could be a negligible one. The loading is okay enough, but it's hard to say that doesn't really give you much more besides you can fire one more round of ammo without having to reload. Long run, it's kind of good, but again, not most impactful. Normal up, I actually slotted in using the charm and some decorations, so that's something I put in. It's the attack up large. I don't know how impactful it will be. Like, our base attack right now is 545, which is, I think, the highest we've ever had it at. But I don't exactly know, again, how would it stack compared to everything else we've done. But we're going to try it out this week, or, well, at least for one episode, see how it does, and if it's atrocious, we will definitely switch it out. But what we're going to be doing this week is going to be tackling another, kind of pair of monsters. I was thinking maybe Barroth and Nibblesnarf, or Barroth and Gigginox, but then I realized, you know what, there's actually an armor set. Skills aside, I really enjoy the look of. So we're going to actually work at that, and that is going to be Gigginox and, well, probably more Baleful Gigginox, but we'll see the stats on the armors and how the colors look. Because it goes from what you guys might remember as, like, the vampire-esque look to something a lot cooler, in my opinion. But we're going to start with just regular Gigginox, because that will most likely open up the Baleful Gigginox's quest once it's done. So I just want to make sure I have, Dung Bomb I may need, because again, this is G rank, the monsters, you're probably not going to survive getting out of a pin unless you have a way of, like, extracting yourself from the pin. I also want to make sure we have, we got Huskberry Needle, and we got all that, so we should be good to head out with this. And I brought the antidotes along because, surprisingly, Great Roggy's set doesn't include the poison, so no matter what set I decide to use for this... Oh, well, there's who we're looking for. So we'll see how this does. And another thing, too, is that this set doesn't have the... Oh, that's right, Gigginox gets the... almost like the backpack attack. I shouldn't even call it attack, but more like utility skill for itself. It basically lays a clutch of its eggs on its own back. And that, I think, can hatch regular Giggies from it, just as the fight goes on. Oh, that might actually be a good sign. We first reload, and we already got Enraged, so it might mean we're doing a decent amount of damage, but that poison is going to be much more dangerous in this rank. Like, I think high rank was where it already switched over to being, like, the was it noxious poison, or toxic poison? Or virulent. Basically, there's one difference of the poison where it's like a super health melter. Oh. Actually broke the backpack on him. And Gigginox, this is a fight where I think the evade extend might be very helpful as we're kind of closer up against him. Like, with practice, as a gunner, Gigginox you basically want to dodge away from. Like, just dodge backwards or back in the opposite direction of him, and you're generally probably going to be just fine. Just because so many of his projectile attacks... Oh, okay, well, maybe that didn't work out so well. Ow. Yeah, he's giving us smacking, but thankfully... I said nothing that's dealing too much damage, but when we get stuck up against the wall like that... Oh, really? He turned and that killed us. And thanks... Kiama's doing his health dance, isn't he? Okay, no, he got stunned out of it, but... Yeah... I hate when you get backed into corners like that. Of course, Cha-Cha's already... You know what? I think I gotta change the mask on Cha-Cha. He dies, like, instantaneously with it. That's something I've always had a problem with the hunting companions in Monster Hunter is... They don't gain more health or armor or defense to survive longer in G-rank hunts. They seem to, like, top out in high rank, and then they're completely useless going past that. Which is not exactly a good thing when you're, again, like, if you played 3 Ultimate on 3DS, you had no online option. But we'll truck along, and hopefully that'll be the only cart. I do have to say, though, I'm not feeling too much of an impact from how much, like, attack it supposedly has. Or, well, how much attack we supposedly have in this set. The heavy bowgun, I feel, does the best with raw damage, elemental shots. Okay, well, we got a flinch, but I still haven't been able to break the face off of him. And then there's the tail we want to try working on, too. Oh, and we got latched on by one of these dumb giggies. Well, we got enraged again, which is something. At least that's kind of a way to know you're doing something to it. Oh, you little buggers. Get off. At least he's smacking his own little buggers, so... Ah, I hate when he does that one. Especially in a tight space like this. Okay, well there's that broken again. Okay, that one was actually helpful. Oh. Yeah, this set... The evade extender is just so helpful to have as a heavy bowgunner. This set is nothing without it. A lot of sets really aren't. Probably going to be crippled by that. Because that's one of your main survival tools, is being able to get... Oh, you buggers. Would you little guys... Like... Oh, there's Cha-Cha already gone again. Okay, there we go. There's a part break. So, okay, you're going to change areas, so I'm going to just get our health as high as we can. Try not to get hit by those. And let's make a bunch of normal 2 to keep going. But I do think, come Baleful, I'm going to switch this set out back for the Great Roggy. Just because Roggy does... It honestly seems to be capable of everything. You can slot in so many different options to it, that it's probably my recommended starting set for gunning in G rank. Okay, I do that so I can get some nice shots at that tail of yours. Ooh, the roar is... There we go. Okay, so there's the tail broken. Oh man, this is almost where I want, like, quick sheath on the weapon. Ow. Yeah, like, as soon as you get up, you're hit. Okay, well, I'm going to try avoiding... Yeah, I'm going to change areas just so I can heal up. God. It gets a lot tougher in G rank. It definitely does. Would help if these little buggers did something. That's nothing. That's just shaking your ass in front of me. That's not what I need. Okay. There we go. Backpack's broken again. Okay, so is he going to do... Not the swipe, it's going to be the poison bomb. Okay, yeah. You do stuff like that, because that gives us a lot of openings for getting these shots into them. Don't hit me, don't... Oh, you little dumbass. God, that's another thing, is their timing is awful in this generation. Like, Generations Ultimate, they're quite a bit better at knowing when to not come hit you, like only trying when you're still stunned. These little idiots... Oh, I think that was actually the part break I wanted. These little morons will just keep trying no matter what, even if you're already out of the locked animation. Again, sometimes I feel they're more like hindrances than they ever help you. Yeah, dodge forward. Ah, that stupid wind pressure. Okay, well, you're changing areas, so that gives us an opening to heal up. But you also feel like the animation locks a lot more. Like, the wind pressure is probably one of Gigginox's surprisingly dangerous ones, just because you get so locked into that. Yeah, nothing too good, but I guess we'll take it. So we'll have to see how much more health he has. Again, like, after Durambros, I'm not sure what to expect of some of these fights. Gigginox is one... He's got a number of weak zones, but... Again, we don't have the weakness exploit. We might have the normal up, which is helpful. Oh, there we go. We got a flinch off. Nope, and Cha-Cha actually managed to get the... one of the blast explosions off. Oh, you know what? I might even just use a bit of pellet so I can deal with the small guys. Yes, just dodge away back like that. Okay, we'll sheath that for now, just so that way we can figure out what he's up to. Okay, tried to get the pin on us. And just dodge back. Got another roar. Oh, jeez, where did you come from? Oh, darn it. God, they sure likes to flip around a lot, doesn't it? Although he's out of enrage, so maybe we'll start seeing him running out of stamina soon. Although right back into... Oh, actually, that was kind of helpful, that one chunk of ice there. And just try to... Yeah, we got the reload snuck in before the animation got canceled there. Oh, come on, come on. Roll, roll, roll. Okay, good. We were able to stay out of that. Another flinch off. Try to get a little bit more distance, just because I still don't like how close he was coming with some of those swipes. Oh, dodge the charge. Yeah, he's got a lot, like the roar locks, the wind pressure. Ow. Gigginox is definitely one that can surprise you with how dangerous he'll just kind of just be. Oh, and then gotta be careful of those. Funnily enough, the poison's not even the greatest threat from him. There we go. Okay, stamina's low now, so we should be able to get some pretty good damage in on it. I say if I don't get too cocky. Oh, shoot. Back up. I guess we can work with some of the pierces as well. And backpack's broken once again. So more than like... Oh, actually limping. Okay, so we are doing fairly okay. So I don't think I'm going to, again, do Gigginox or Baleful in this episode. Just because I do want to watch the upload times and stuff like that. So we'll just worry about taking down regular Gigginox here. Who shouldn't have too much left in them. Like, aside from, like, the flips that we were getting caught on, the set does seem to be okay, but I can't see using the set too much, like, further down the line. There we go. One shot up the button, that seemed to do it. Okay, so we'll get what cards we can from Gigginox here, and we'll go back and take a look at the armor. I actually do need some of those foul venom glands for the Raytheon heavy bowgun upgrade, so we'll see what we can get from that as well. But just nothing is really... Ooh, that's a really good find, actually. That, I think, is sort of the G-rank version of the rarest material from Gigginox. But yeah, I don't think anything's still going to come close to the Arc Precursor with that 486. It's just such a high value. And I mean, I still do love the look of the Durambro set. It's just that it's hard to say with the skills. You can slot in, again, a shot type of your liking. You can get it up to the attack high, or attack large. Maybe if I can get a few more armor upgrades, like upgrade the armor level, it'll be a bit better with higher defense, but I'm still on the fence just because I don't have the evasion capability in there that I want. So, Peel, a Revolting Peel, Talon, oh, 2 Foul Venom Glands. I think 3 was the total I needed for that. Actually, a new Crown Large, so that could have been another reason why I was getting smacked around. You will feel, if it's a crown monster, you feel the extra size, because those attacks you used to be able to dodge, yeah, not as much anymore. Yeah, you got nothing, as usual. It's hard to say what I'll do with Cha-Cha. Maybe I will just leave him, just because that little bit of extra material is nice to get. Okay, for the armor. We should have the head unlocked, yeah. So, actually, I haven't really looked to see what the Blade Master is, but I know the Gunner is one I really like, because it almost turns into, like, Vampire Monster Hunter in a way. No, where is skills? So this gives us status loathing unscathed free element. Not super useful, if I'm honest. But yeah. Actually, I'm kind of surprised. The Blade Master armor looks like it fit more of, like, the Gunner aesthetic than I was thinking it would. I mean, the evasion... Like, we don't really use elemental that much, but the free element I don't see having a use as a heavy bowgunner. This is back when there wasn't the overlap of free element and load up. That's it. Like that. Yeah, there's the arm, which is still kind of nice. Okay. Yeah, so a little preview there. Oh, right, I wanted to look at upgrading the Rathian Heavy Bowgun. Oh, I'm missing a Surspike. Yeah, so I can't do anything there. One thing I will say, I was actually thinking getting the Gobble set, but the problem with that is what material you need the most of, which is the Surspike. And those are incredibly difficult to get. Oh my god. Like, I've done the Hunt 3 Gobule quest twice, I've hunted Gobule on his own 3 or 4 times, and I've hunted him alongside a Great Roggy and a Plesioth for another quest. And I think I've even done, there's a double quest of a Gobule and a Plesioth. I've only ever gotten one Surspike from all of that combined. So, the skills on it look nice, but there's no way I'm spending that much time farming for trying to get that set. It's just ridiculous. Okay, as for that seems okay. So I think what I'll do is I am going to go back over to the Roggy. Just because this set, it's, again, so useful to have. And we'll get the evade distance on there. Okay, just get those off. So let me see what we're setting status. Like, with nothing else, yeah, we're at 511, so I can't see the attack up large being that super of a difference, in all honesty. I want to, again, build for that evade distance as our major one. So we'll put those into here, just to try to save up some of the 2 slaughters. And you know what? I think what I'll do is I'll put the other jumpings into the heavy bowgun here. Bingo. So that, again, is basically fairly close to what we have with the Durambros. Now it's... I don't think I have enough... Do I have 7 slots? I don't think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can build for the Pierce Up still. So I think I'll do that. And then at least that means, no matter, like, if we are using the Pierce shots as we were for that Gigginox hunt, that will come in handy as a little bit of a boost there. Just do that. Yeah, again, this just... There's so much you can do with the Roggy set. It's a superb G-rank set to have. I'm just going to try to buy and get ourselves stocked up, and then next episode we'll be going after the Baleful Gigginox. And then we'll take a look at the armor, see what the skills are there. And I think that's the set I preferred of the 2, to be honest. I feel like maybe it'll trade out the element for the status. So it might be something to use as a tri-elemental heavy bowgun out a bit. But we'll have to see when we actually do get there. First, we have to hunt the Baleful down. So we'll leave this episode of Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate right here for you guys. Thank you very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did like the video, be sure to give us a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave everything in comments right down below. I'll always try to respond as soon as I can to anything that comes up on the channel. Until I see you in the next video, though, hunters and survivors, please remember as always to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.